A couple of weeks ago I was reading some of your comments and stumbled over one asking if I want to try the made-to-measure service StudioSuits and make a video about it. I have indeed heard about StudioSuits before, but never tried them, so I visited their website, sent them an email and asked if they are interested in a collaboration. They were, and offered me 2 suits which I would receive for free. I was able to choose the details myself, but I wasn't allowed to choose the fabrics I prefer. And then the suits arrived. Okay, hold up a second. In this video I will show you the configuration process, talk about shipping and taxes, and of course about the suits I received. Is StudioSuits a proper alternative to services like Hoehn, or is it even on the same level as Oliver Wickes and Lanieri? Let's find out. The StudioSuits website is, well, it's okay. The homepage looks a little bit weird, like what exactly are Napoleon Wool World's Best Design Suits? And why are all the pictures in the background blurry? Also, choosing a fabric on the website isn't the easiest task. If you select wool suits, there are hundreds of options categorized in bunches, also with blurry images. If you select one of these categories, less fabrics than said before are actually available. Sometimes more fabrics than stated on the overview page are available. The fabric selection consists of small rectangles. Really seeing the characteristics of the cloth is absolutely impossible. And in the customizer itself, you don't see the selected fabric. You can just choose from options with rather weird-looking images. You never know exactly how the fabric will look, and you never know exactly how the details, the style and cut will look. At least there are many options available, including very wide lapels, different styles of side adjusters and even waistcoats with lapels, both single-breasted and double-breasted. That is more than Hoehn, Oliver Wickes and Lanieri can offer, while these services have the by far better website with way more information and proper images. Somehow I managed to customize the 2 suits I was offered. The process really isn't the best and most intuitive one, but at least I was able to choose all the options I wanted. That's an advantage over Lanieri, for example. So I finally placed my order and the waiting began. How long will it take for the suits to arrive? A couple of days after I placed the order, I was notified that they will start with producing one of the suits to see whether or not it works out with my measurements, and start producing the second one after they received some pictures of me wearing it. They also let me know that some of my measurements appeared to be wrong, which indeed has been true. I confounded inches with centimeters a couple of times, and therefore the measurements I provided didn't make a lot of sense. I'm glad they notified me about this issue. By the way, there are a total of 14 measurements to take for a suit, and you are guided by example pictures and quick text explanations. The process wasn't as straightforward as the measuring process at HSS XMHB, but it worked out quite well. They produced the first suit with my updated measurements and it arrived after, well, about 2 weeks without the customizations I wanted. That normally would not happen if you order a suit. It happened because they put everything in the shopping cart for me and I just sent them the details I wanted via email. Someone probably forgot to forward my email to the guy producing my suit, and this happened. I let them know about the issue, but still sent them some pictures of me wearing the suit so that they can see the fit of the garment. They started producing my suits again, this time with the details included. This blue and black suit is made of 90% wool and 10% rayon. The fabric is woven in Europe and weighs 180 grams per square meter. I went for a double-breasted configuration with 4.75-inch peak lapels, real horn buttons, double vents and full lining. The trousers feature single forward pleats, one welted back pocket, no belt loops and the so-called Venice side tabs. The base price of this suit is 264 euros. Including all the options I chose, the price is 322 euros. Let's take a closer look. First of all, the fabric is very soft and indeed feels quite well in the hand. The black parts incorporated into the pattern are not my favorite, but from a distance the cloth appears to be just navy blue with a nice texture. Still, I personally would not have chosen this fabric. The styling on the other hand is phenomenal. The wide peak lapels look awesome and the overall appearance is very strong and powerful, exactly what I wanted. The fit is pretty decent too. The trousers are a little bit tight around my waist, but the length is okay and the jacket's shoulder is pretty much on point. There is some slight pulling at the back in between my shoulders and the sleeves are too long. In addition, the jacket itself is a little bit too long. I normally really like longer jackets, but this one is too much for my taste. Most of these things can easily be fixed for my next order by updating my measurements. The suit is made using a half canvas construction and the overall attention to detail and craftsmanship is decent, on a higher level than Hoehn I would say, but services like Oliver Wickes and Lanieri are superior. The second suit StudioSuits made for me is crafted from a 100% linen fabric that weighs 192 grams per square meter. The base price is 199 euros. I went for a single-breasted jacket with 4.7-inch notch lapels and 2 buttons, double vents, patch pockets, natural shoulders and no lining. The trousers feature double forward pleats, one welted back pocket, no belt loops and the so-called Milan side tab. I also added a waistcoat which is single-breasted and features shawl lapels. With all the options included, the price for this three-piece suit is 387 euros. Again, let's take a look. Once again, I think the fabric is pretty good. It is a rather stiff linen fabric with a very nice texture and an open weave that allows airflow. The styling though isn't my cup of tea this time, mostly because of the weird looking notch lapels. I can't even exactly describe what I mean, but comparing them to the lapels of this suit made by Oliver Wickes makes them look even worse. Somehow I really don't like the styling of the lapels this time, while I do like the rather wide shawl lapels added to the waistcoat. Staying with the waistcoat, it is definitely too long, exactly as the jacket. Once again, the sleeves are slightly long as well and this time a little bit wide and bulky. The fit is not terrible, but I personally would not wear the suit like it is. I'm sure the results will look better if I send them pictures of me wearing it and order another suit. So what do I think of StudioSuits? First of all, their website could really be better and more intuitive, while I like how many fabrics and customizing options are available. Shipping and producing the suits was very fast compared to other services, but even though I did not have to pay a single cent, I had to pay taxes, so be prepared that the final price shown on the website isn't the final price you will pay. The fabrics are surprisingly good, the styling is okay, but the construction quality really differs from more expensive services and is noticeably worse. I would still choose StudioSuits over Hoehn for my next purchase because I really enjoy some of the sartorial options they offer. But honestly, I would rather save up and buy a better quality suit with a better fit, which will last longer. As always, this is a very personal choice, but after all, you get what you pay for. And for the price, StudioSuits is a reasonable option with many advantages. I think I am just a step further into the sartorial journey and prefer more expensive and more qualitative alternatives.